So Team USA's training camp has been announced. The next training camp, obviously they had their World Cup training camp. This is just a Final Four training camp. It is what it is. And it's a lot of players that likely won't make the World Cup squad, or players that probably will make the World Cup squad, that are using it as a tune-up. Using it to get in a little bit of ball before training camp so that they can be good for the season. So some of these players, i.e. like Monique Billings. Monique Billings is almost certainly not going to make the team. But
so basically, this camp is more like a preparation phase for Team USA rather than a final selection. Some players are just here to get extra reps before the season, while others are trying to stay in rhythm. But at the same time, not everyone here is expected to actually make the final World Cup roster.
But it's going to help her, and you never know, whether it be 3-on-3, whether it be first reserve in a World Cup. She might not make the team, but like maybe somebody gets injured and they're like, we'll bring her over Kiki. Like, it helps being there. Like, Steph Dolson has no chance. Fee is injured. Juju's injured. But there is an interesting thing. First of all, why is Paige Beckers like, take a damn break, Paige? I have to be real here. Paige has got to, at some stage, take a break. Like, what is she doing? Genuinely, what is she doing? Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, she is very clearly one of the best players on Team USA. I think every single person should agree to that, because she is. There's no question about it. Like, Paige Beckers is absolutely one of the best players on Team USA. However, we're now at a situation where Paige Beckers is pretty much she's going to be just playing way too much ball. Like, she's going to have to play 38 minutes a game. Her team's going to suck. Like, her team is probably going to suck, so she's going to play way too much basketball. Aja Wilson and Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina's been a little bit injured, has not played a lot of basketball. What she is going to be doing realistically is she is going to be going out of her way to play, obviously, and she's going to be trying to just get reps in, because let's be honest, we've all seen these 1 of 19 Sabrina Ionescu. So there is obviously, a lot of people know that there is possibility for Sabrina to kind of stink it up. And yeah, coming into the year, she's going to have a huge role. And I mean absolutely huge role on the New York Liberty, because one of John Queller Stewie's going to go. So she's got to be the one worst case scenario, the 1B. Worst case scenario. But you're looking at this, like, Brittany Sykes gets to be with Team USA. Juju just gets to, she's not going to really play. Kayla Thornton gets to be at the camp, which she gets to, again, it's good preparation for the season for people who haven't really been playing basketball. That's the biggest thing for this, is that Aja and Sabrina have played no basketball at all. The likes of Caitlin Clark have played basketball. I just still think when it comes to Paige Beckers that, I get it, she loves basketball. And by the way, nobody can question how much Paige loves the sport of basketball. She absolutely is going out of her way. She's gone out of her way to make sure that she plays as much as humanly possible. She plays a lot of ball. Genuinely plays a lot of ball. And I'm just worried because she very clearly bulked up a lot. She's going to have to play a lot of minutes. The good thing is, though, is that she's a lot more controlled in her pace than a Caitlin Clark. Paige very rarely gets into a full sprint. Even running in transition, she'll run at 80% speed the odd time. But a lot of the time, Paige is a lot more Paige is a lot more, I'll use the word crafty. As far as guards are concerned, Paige might be, I don't think Paige is particularly athletic. I think she is maybe the most crafty guard in terms of getting you up off your feet. She has the ability to put the ball on the floor. She can pull up from three. She can pull up, well, she chooses not to pull up from three, but she can. She can pull up from mid. She can punish you. She can pass and cut. She cuts really well. I think a lot of Paige is whereas someone like Caitlin, who did bulk up and was go, definitely didn't help with the injuries. I'm not gonna say it caused the injuries, but I will tell you for a fact it didn't help. Like, there's no way it helped. But I would be very concerned, to be honest, with like, I would say I wouldn't be very concerned, but like, there is a, like, if she does end up getting hurt, people will question this, being like, look, she wouldn't even play back-to-backs last year, and now it's like, after playing, she probably played more basketball in this, as much basketball in this offseason coming into year 2 as she played in year 1, with very little time off. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting thing to see out of this camp, and you're not going to be seeing the media hawking over every bit of footage from this camp, because if you look at who wasn't there from the World Cup qualifier team, it's literally Monique Billings and Paige Beckers. That's it. It's 2 of them. Ray Burrell, 3 of them. And Monique Billings and Ray Burrell were reserves. Like, it was originally going to be Aaliyah Boston and I'm guessing Rakia Jackson. And good to see Michaela Blake's there. Really good to see Michaela Blake's. Obviously, she is not playing the Final Four, so she can come. I would assume Hannah Hidalgo turned it down. If not, Hidalgo should be there. And obviously the likes of Betts and AZ and stuff are playing at the Final Fours still. And Sarah Strong. And I'm saying, why would they put Sarah Strong? Like, Blake's the same age as Strong. But like, Blake's has... The weird thing is that, like, I don't know why Sarah Strong was playing 3v3 last summer. Does anyone in the comment section know why Sarah Strong was playing 3x3? Like, I'm watching AmeriCup games, and then I'm seeing Sarah Strong give the business to Ireland. And I'm like, first of all, why are Ireland playing USA in anything basketball-wise? And second of all, why the fuck is Sarah Strong playing 3x3 instead of playing in AmeriCup, where she would probably have been the best player on the team? But yeah, look, I think this is going to be a decent camp. It's a 3-day camp. Carl Lawson, I don't think, is even going to be there. I think Steph White is taking the camp. It's just a tune-up. Like, nobody on this team is making the roster nobody from this camp outside of Sabrina, Paige, and Aja are making the World Cup roster, barring major injuries. It does show, obviously, the intent of Sabrina and Aja Wilson, especially because Fee's going to be there and not participating. It shows their intent, because obviously Stewie took part in the camp as well. So if you're looking at like the top players, the only one who hasn't taken part in the camp is a player that people weren't sure about whether she was in like de facto international retirement or she was a guarantee in Alyssa Thomas. By the looks, it's starting to look like it is de facto international retirement. That being said, yeah, this Team USA camp, I fully understand why Chelsea Gray, Aja Wilson, Jackie Young, Kelsey Plum, Angel Reese, I fully understand why none of them want to take part in this. I fully understand, and I do think that it's a wise decision. And I think for people that want to use it as a tune-up that haven't played much basketball, go ahead. Genuinely go ahead. And I do think as well, for the people that want to take time off, go ahead. Like, it's not going to affect you. You've already played in World Cup qualifiers. So anyway, yeah, that's the video.
When you break everything down, this training camp is less about who makes the team and more about who's preparing the smartest for what's coming next. It's about timing, workload, and understanding your role going into a long and demanding season. For players who haven't had much game time recently, this camp is actually a huge advantage. It gives them a chance to get their rhythm back, rebuild confidence, and step into the season feeling sharp and ready. But on the other side, for star players who are already carrying heavy expectations, this kind of extra workload can become a serious concern. Because let's be honest, basketball at this level isn't just about skill. It's also about managing your body. Playing too many minutes, especially without proper rest, can slowly build up fatigue, and that's when injuries start to creep in. And the tricky part is you don't always see it coming until it's too late. That's why decisions like these are always debated. Some players choose to stay active, keep grinding, and maintain momentum. Others step back, prioritize recovery, and focus on long-term performance. And neither approach is completely right or wrong. It all depends on the player, their condition, and their role on the team. But one thing is clear, every move made during this phase can have a ripple effect on the entire season. A strong start can build confidence, but overdoing it can cost you when it matters most. So now it really comes down to perspective. Is it better to stay in constant motion and keep improving? Or is it smarter to slow down, recover, and peak at the right moment? Let me know what you think. Should players keep pushing through camps like this? Or is rest the real game changer?